Alright, hope this is working. What's up, people in the chat? Yeah, I saw that new soap. So, yeah, I'm going to be podcasting later on tonight as far as about that stuff. Yeah, I got to work Friday and Saturday. So, what is the 80s music sounding? Oh, the game came out. It's an old game, but this is a computer mod that I'm using. So, but again, this is trying to be a tutorial, I hope, for people who are new to the game. This game is hard. So I'm just hoping that the live stream works okay. And like I said, I'm using OBS. Well, it didn't work right. I already got my plane ready to go. So I was hoping to do a startup. So I already have my plane ready to go. It's already started. That sucks. Can't do my walkthrough. So let me try that again. It's my plane. So I'm just going to try that again because it should have had me doing a ramp startup. So shouldn't have anything on here. So I'm trying to do my training as a second lieutenant. So let me go to ramp. So, because I don't want to be taxiing, I don't want to be on the runway, I want to be on the ramp. So let's see if I can do this. I saw that Xbox. Yeah, Xbox was terrible. I mean, this is what I saw. That was terrible. If it's true, I am going to get me some that I'm going to do an unboxing. So, but I have to wait and see if it's true or not. So, all right. So let's see. Loading up here again. All right. This is what I wanted. This is what I want. All right. Alright, so first thing we have to do here, this is very loud in the cockpit. I'm going to toggle over, and what you want to do is go up to this yellow crossbar here, and you want to drop your cockpit. Let's see here. I don't know why my screen is crooked. It was just straight a minute ago. Okay, so now that I've dropped the cockpit, I'm still here in the station here. The plane is not started yet, so you want to come over here to where your fuel is, your master switch, and where it says normal. Where it says normal, you want to go ahead and start spinning fuel down into the plane. Let's see here. So once you start spinning fuel down into the plane, you then want to come up to your ELAC or your electronic system, and I go ahead and turn the plane to main power. And then I start spinning up my engine. Once you start spinning your engine up, you want to come over here and not make sure your plane doesn't overheat. So let me kind of pull back there. And you need to turn on the cooling system of the plane. The plane should at this point come up here to your RPM nozzle. Come over to your RPM nozzle, and you should be able to see the plane go up to 20. And let me move over back a little bit here. I am not going to kill the throat, baby. So I'm looking at this here. I need to go up to, my RPM is going up. So once I get to 26% or 25%, the plane is starting to spool up. So everything here is just telling you that the electronic system is coming on. I can go ahead and try to turn the master caution off. It won't work because the plane is still in standby mode or standby start mode. Now, what I do at this point is I go ahead and try to look as forward as I can. I bring my mouse back and I come over here to the throttle. Okay, I go ahead and take the throttle indent and put it into neutral. This will start spinning the engines up faster. As you can see right here, I'm going to click over here at the RPM nodule again. And as you can see right there, there we go. The RPM was on 25, but because I put the throttle on halfway, the plane is really starting to spew up. If y'all can see that or not, let me bring that over a little bit more. Let's see here. Yeah, so there you go. You should be able to see what I'm doing right now. So, all right, we're at 70%. That's where this should stop. Okay, so we're right at 70%. Now that the plane is starting at 70%, we're going to go ahead and start turning on the avionics. The plane, the F-16 can't fly at all unless you turn on its avionics so it can start lining everything up. So you want to turn on your MMC, your straight style, your MFD, which is your heads up, start to turn on your MS display, your UFC, which is going to start aligning your stuff to the tower, your data link, and your global tracking system, which the F-16 is on. You then turn this to normal power. Once you turn that to normal power, you should start seeing things really starting to come on. As you can see, the plane is starting to come on. So let me kind of swing back here. So as you can see right here, the plane is starting to come on. And we'll look over here. This is my seat to make sure I don't fly out of the plane. So we'll take that down. I have an avionics fault. That's fine. That's just the way it should be. So plane is cool. The plane is all right. So now we're going to tell my plane I'm going to turn on my oxygen in my plane. So I'll start filling it up with oxygen. And then I'm going to come over here to these things. I'm going to spool down, try to keep that in the screen. I don't know why my screen got crooked there, but okay. I'll probably do another one of these. So I'm going to turn on the left HP. I'm just turning the plane on at this point. Left and right, heads up, the FCR to help start lining the positioning, the antenna, so that everybody knows where I am. And I'm just going to keep on the DED data. Remember, I turned on the data link. I have to turn on the DED data now. Okay, and so right here, right now, is where I like to stop, all right? Then I will bring this up, and as you can see right here, we're getting a bit countdown. Like I said, not bit cloud, but a bit cloud countdown. The plane is starting to align itself. So what you do is I should be able to turn off the master caution. As you can see, I turned off the master caution right there. And my plane is, as you can see right here, starting to line up. Now it says ready. So I like to just kind of take a deep breath. The plane is starting to spool up, as we like to say. I'll go back over here this way, and I'm going to swing my head to the left and then down. As I swing my head left and down, I'm going to go ahead and start turning on the auxiliary communications in case things go bad. So you turn that to normal. You turn your UFC right here that's on backup, you turn that to primary. So let's look at that. I don't know if you can really see that well. But this says UFC. That doesn't mean Ultimate Fighter because those guys can't fight. Okay, so after you turn that on, none of this in BMS 4.33 is available right now. I turn on my anti-collision lights. I start turning on. These are my lights, the lighting exterior. So flashing lights are on. The wingtail is on. I go ahead and make sure everything is on. Then you come up here. You come outside your plane. Now let's see. All right, you can see right there, I got a flashy red light. So it's like somebody's trying to use my credit card. So, nah, Triple J, this isn't Mass Effect. So then I toggle back, and let me go back over to, as you can see, we're still starting the plane up here. I toggle back. This is just the way I start my plane. I turn on the electronic countermeasures that are right here. So I've got my ECM. That's what electronic countermeasures are on. You just work your way up the panel. At this point, you just let your fingers do the walking here. Come up to audio 1. You turn on the communications band. This controls the volume of the communications band. You leave the rest of this alone. None of this. You don't have to do anything at this point with this. You come up here, and I'm going to have to turn on. We're going to have to spool up here. Now, let me tell everybody, if you don't have track IR, I don't have track IR. You have to push down on your mouse key and then just move it like that. It took me a while to learn how to do it, but it is possible to do it. Okay, this right here is my radio. And, you know, so I'm going to turn on my radio. I always turn on, you go to both of them. You should get a basic band here. You get a basic channel there. And so once that is done, you can then come up here and start turning on the rest of the plane. Now, this stuff up here is your countermeasures and the way you want to do them. Well, something's not good. My plane should not be doing that. So, all right. But you turn on your countermeasures. Well, you're not supposed to. I guess it doesn't want me to. So, but let me see if this works. These are just the jammers and things like that. You turn all this on. I turn this on to main. This is just the way my flares are going to dispense. I got 30 flares. That's what that means. The configuration of the plane is, it really doesn't matter because it's not, I don't have to spool that up yet. That's just what my plane has on it. As you can see, the wheels are on. So all my wheels are okay. I can go ahead and the parking brake, I can turn it on. I can turn it off. The plane has an anti-skid on it. This is where you come up here to arm, okay? Your plane just doesn't press a button like Ace Combat. A real plane, you have to arm the plane. The plane's not going to fight itself. So at this point, we are at 70% power. I'm going to come over here. The heads-up display is on. I'm coming up here to the top of the plane. I'm going to go ahead and turn on the HUD. I'm going to turn it on to brighten here. Now at this point, I'm going to check for any type of faults. As you can see right here, I have an avionics fault, that is perfectly fine. You come over here, you hit the test button, you go ahead and you hit clear. This is going to clear the faults, okay? And so now let's come back over here and look. As you can see, the fault line is gone. I'm going to go over here. Okay, and now this is where my data is going. As you can see, I don't have a flight plan. I got nowhere to go, right? I'm like an Xbox. So I'm going to come back over here to my avionics line. I'm going to turn on the navigation. Now let's see if my flight plan is loaded. As you can see right now, my flight plan is starting to load up. I can go ahead and I go to DTE, which is your data flight plan. I'm going to load up my data flight plan. As you can see, I'm doing the ground operation just to get my plane up off the ground. The plane right now is in final systems check. All right, now I got my flight plan. Everything has changed. So, but the plane is spooled up and ready to go. So, we'll come outside the plane. That's my plane, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to go ahead and test it here. It's working, okay? So everything's working on the plane, flaps and everything. So now I'm going to go here and I'm going to go ahead and tell the tower to go ahead to remove the chocks. And I don't know if you've seen a plane about ready to take off. They have those things around the wheel. Those are the chocks and the pins. You need to let them know that you're ready. You're ready for pretty much ready to take off. Now at this point, the plane is spooled up. It is ready to go. As you can see, the plane is starting to move. I don't want my plane to move. So I'm going to turn on my wheel brakes. Let's see here. Let me turn on my parking brake. That's what happens when you go full retard like I just did. So my plane was already moving. So now I'm going to contact the tower. You hit the T button, and this takes time to kind of learn. So I'm going to request taxi.
Goblin 2, Singleton, F-16s. Request taxi.
Now, of course, I'm on the wrong tower frequency, duh. So you come up to communication, COM 1, and you're going to type in your tower frequency, which is 29230, enter. And I'm going to try that again. Let's see what happens.
Goblin 2, Singleton, F-16s. Request taxi.
Okay.
Goblin 2-1, contact below, switch to 73520.
Was it 7-0? I can't remember.
Goblin 2, Singleton, F-16s. Request taxi.
Well, maybe that wasn't it. Let's try again. Let's see here. Go to communications, clear it. Let's see here. Let's try 29230 again. Enter. And
Goblin 2, Singleton, F-16s. Request taxi.
Goblin 2-1. Contact below. Switch to 73520.
enter. Now I'm going to try that again.
Goblin 2, Singleton, F-16s. Request taxi. Good morning, Goblin 2. You're number 2 for departure. Hold present position. Give way to Tiger 5. Goblin 2, taxi and hold short, runway 36.
Okay, so we're just going to taxi the plane out. So let's see if I can do this correctly here. See if my piloting skills are any good. So I'm going to go ahead and give it a little bit of a push here on the thruster. I'm going to turn off my wheel brake. Remember, I had that on. And as you can see right now, ladies and gentlemen, the plane is rolling. We rolling. So, basically, I've got the plane. I got the nose wheel steering down, which will allow me to drive the plane like a car. And you do have to kind of bleed the plane out. As you can see, everything's lining up okay. I want to try to stay right around the yellow line there. Yeah, overcorrect it. There we go. We'll go back inside the plane. And this is, so right now we're just simply taxiing. Down the runway. We're not even down the runway. We're just taxiing. Yeah, we're taxiing down this runway. I do apologize. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to keep on taxiing down the runway. Tell the tower we're ready for
Goblin
departure.
2, Singleton, F-16s. Ready for departure. Goblin 2-1. Contact tower. Switch to 29230.
So I'm going to go ahead and hit the wheel brake on my plane. And I am going to 29300. As you can see, the other planes are taxiing and taking off. So let me hit enter here.
Goblin 2, Singleton, F-16s. Ready for departure.
Goblin 2-1. Get clearance to taxi. Switch to 73520.
Well, you know what? We're just going to take off. Damn the tower.
Goblin 2-1. Kunsan Tower. Runway 36 for takeoff.
Okay, so here we go. Just going to spool it up a little bit more. And now we're going to be on the runway. Now, as the one plane, if you're ever playing this game, if you ever have a PC that's a beast like mine, you always come over to this spot. Okay, you always come over. The one always takes this position right here. So let's see if we can.
Goblin 2, Singleton, F-16s. Ready for departure.
Goblin 2-1. Get clearance to taxi. Switch to 73520.
Goblin 2, Singleton, F-16s, ready for departure. Goblin 2-1. Contact tower. Switch to 292-300.
3200. Well, why is it doing this?
Goblin 2, Singleton, F-16s, ready for departure.
Alright, well, I have no idea why they're not letting me take off. So... Alright, right. Just gonna take off. The hell with them. Woo! We're airborne. I know. I'm skilled. We're airborne, aren't we? My plane isn't falling apart. So we did good. We did good, guys. All right. Well, let me see here. So I'm going to end the stream now because, yep. Well, that's not my plane right there. So, I'll resume it. We'll keep flying. So I'm going to bring it back down. You know what I did do? Why is my HUD not up? That is odd. So now we just go to my steering points and take it easy. Well, I'm trying to learn the game, Andrew. But I have plenty of action later on when I play Mass Effect. I'm going to load that up here pretty soon. So. No, my plane did crash the other day, though. I took an L when I was trying to fly. So now we're just going to turn. If you look at the right, I guess you all can't because my screen is crooked. But yeah, I did good. I finally got this damn thing off the ground. And you can't deny the skill. Now, who wants to go ahead and download this game so I can go ahead and give them the smoke up here in the skies? We'll give you the free effing smoke. Look at that missile right there. Look at that thing. You see we got a white tip on it so I can go ahead and shove it so far up your ass, you'll use water from your knee to try to quench your thirst. So, yeah. Good times, Charlie Brown. Good times. So, I still don't understand why in the world.
Goblin 2, Airborne, Singleton, F-16s, 18,000.
But my HUD is not working correctly, so everything is on. Yeah, everything's on. So, but my HUD has, let me look here. Yeah, my HUD is not working right. But that's all right. How am I going to land? That's a different part of the simulation. So let me do that. Let's go to the landing simulation.
Goblin 2, rejoin formation.
But we'll go to the land. But that was just the takeoff part of the sim. So we will attempt to land this bird. So let's go to back. Let's go to landing. let's try this one. I haven't done this type of landing yet. Let's see. So I'm en route. I'm the plane. So let's see what happens here. But I've landed before. All right, here we go. So they're just, all right. So let me slow the plane down. So this is going to be a night landing. And that's my HUD. That's what my HUD should have looked like. As you can see on the left-hand side, the 300 number. My plane is losing speed as it should because I'm coming in for a landing. So I'm just going to...
Goblin 3-1, F-16, 10 miles, south, 2000. Request vector for visual landing. Good morning, Goblin 3-1, in a sound approach. Welcome back. Vectors for VAR approach, runway 36. QH2973.
Okay, so they turn the
Goblin
run.
3-1, turn right heading 180, climb to 5000, runway
Right.
36.
So they've turned on. This is what your plane looks like at night. Trying to bring it down. I mean, that's terrible. I have no idea why my picture isn't lining up. I'm starting to get a mad on. All right, so I'm trying to land this thing. So here we go.
Goblin 3-1, F-16, inbound for landing. Goblin 3-1, contact tower, switch to 292300. Goblin 3-1, F-16, inbound for landing. Goblin 3-1, contact tower, switch to 292300.
292300. Alright. I'm on 292300. Enter.
Warning, warning. Warning, warning.
Yeah, I know.
Goblin 3-1, on final.
Goblin 3-1, contact departure.
There we go. Alright, so we're coming in. Yeah, I may overshoot the runway. It's okay. I'm coming in way too fast. But that's where I'm going to be landing at. So that's okay. So the runway is on 353. So and nice and steady. Going to push the stick forward. Turn off my air brakes. Let's bring her on around. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going back over there. That's where we're headed. Gonna start bringing it back on the throttle here. There we go. Easy does it. Shout out to you all in the chat. But this is Falcon 4.0. This is a mod to Falcon 4.0. This is Falcon 4.0 BMS. This is 4.33. I'm attempting a night landing for the first time. So...
Goblin 3-1. Contact approach 292650.
Alright, so I'm going to bring it around to 353 again. Hopefully we should be lining up. Yeah, Lincoln, I'm really trying not to. I've never done a night landing in this plane before, though. Let's bring her on around here. Gotta find the runway again. I just saw it. I think I'm lost. I know that's not the runway. Alright, take it up high. There's the runway over there. I see it now. Okay.
Caution. Caution.
Yeah, I know, I know. Alright, so I'm gonna start bleeding her down again. Oh no!
Warning. Warning. Warning.
Having an avionics problem. It's okay.
Goblin 3-1. Declaring an emergency.
Oh, my engine's out.
Goblin 3-1. Kunsan Tower. Copy emergency. You are cleared for landing. Runway 36. Good luck, sir. Ground control. We have a flight line emergency.
I don't think I'm going to make it over there. Got a dead stick. All right. Oh, yeah. It's not going to be fun. That's okay. I can't see anything either. But what is happening is I have a dead stick. Trying to get over there. 5,000 feet. $4,000 feet. Clear an emergency.
Goblin 3-1. Contact approach 292650.
Come on. Plane's got a fat ass. 3,000 feet. I don't know. It's gonna be. Oh, it's gonna be a messy. So is my last will and testament. Oh my God! How am I gonna do this?
Goblin 3-1. Kunsan Tower. Wing 320 at 3 knots. Runway 36. Cleared for landing. Check gear down.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh boy. Come on, get over, get over, get over, get over, get over. Oh! Ah! That's it. I did it. That was a controlled crash. Oh my God. That's it. We're on the ground. Oh my God. I can't believe it. I landed a plane with a dead stick. Oh my. That's it. That's what it looks like. Oh my God. I am the man. My plane completely, I lost total engine control, yet I got us to the ground. Who is your daddy? That is it. Oh my God. I can't believe I did that. Oh man. Oh. Jeez, I can't believe I did that.
Goblin 3-1.
Oh, that was
Contact
fun.
approach 292650.
Wow. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I am outstanding. I am the man. I am God. Alrighty, that was it, ladies and gentlemen. I can't believe I did that. You literally just saw me land a plane with a dead stick. So, oh man, it gets no better than that. Yeah, I'll do that tonight. So, I will do that tonight. I already killed a horde, Andrew. So, I did that already. I tweeted out that I killed a horde. So, you know, oh my goodness gracious. I was crashing. That was a controlled crash. But I do have to go fix my OBS screen, so I appreciate you all joining me. Oh, I can't believe it. I am the man. It is time to... Oh, man. Let's celebrate by getting the hell out of that plane. So, but all right, guys, I'm going to end the thing here, the OBS stream. That way I can fix my screen so everybody can see. But that was a lot of fun. I appreciate you joining me. Oh, my goodness gracious.